And don't forget to drink your water. So Friday is the day we shine that extra light on the arts, and we have a very talented author here with us this morning. Now, Poetry is the debut presentation from poet Keeron Isaac, featuring thoughts and experiences covering several topics such as life, learning, love, culture, and faith. This collection tugs at the heart and soul. Keeron, boy, all that, good morning.
I know, right? Yeah, it's a lot. Thank you so much for having me. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. So, Keeron, I want you first, before we talk about poetry, I want you to tell us about yourself. Tell us about the author.
Okay, great. Yeah, so so my name is Keeron Isaac. I'm 26 years of age, and this might be interesting to some people, but I actually do have a science background. So I'm actually on the medical route, and but I also really love writing and reading and being creative. So the two go hand in hand for me.
Is that normal? Because I know I'm not gonna say nerds. I know you. I know you science guys. I think when it came to expressing yourself on paper, I mean the kind of fall short there. So how did you manage to have both an interest in science and literature?
Yeah, it's quite interesting because I remember in my pre-med group when I found out that we had an English course, I was the only one in class who was excited, you know. My friends really watched me like I was weird, but I've always grown up in balance in the both worlds. So my mom is an educator, so she always nurtured the love for science, but she also did instill the love for reading, and she read me poetry a lot when I was younger. So that is how I came to love the both worlds.
Yeah, I completely understand. I think most of my academic career was in science classes, and then just one little divergence to literature, and here I am making way less money than I probably could have made. But how did you fall in love with poetry, though?
So I wrote a lot when I was younger. So my mom would read me these poems, and I really loved the expressive nature of poetry and the ability to encapsulate thoughts and really present it in really cool and innovative ways. So I wrote a lot when I was younger. When I was 9, I was certain I was going to publish a poetry book. I wrote it in a notebook and I lost it. And thank God I lost it, because thank God for growth in writing. The rhymes are really horrible, and I really thought I was onto something then, but I was not. But flash forward to now, I definitely have the time and the experience, and I've really grown as a writer. So I think I'm more ready to put forward my first project.
I'm glad you raised that point about starting and not finishing, because I think I have about 9-10 books that I started and just got fed up and threw it away because I thought it wasn't good enough. How difficult is it to really follow through, to finish a book and to actually be happy with the work?
Yeah, so that is actually a huge challenge. I'm very hard on myself. So I write poems, and then I'm like, nope, I hate this, delete it. Then I'm like, no, it was actually okay. I should reintroduce this one to the collection. But I remember one time I was even like, I hate this book, I'm not producing it. And my mom was like, absolutely not. We've already invested in it, so we will publish this book with or without you.
Yeah,
so I definitely have a great system, and my friends are really honest with their critiques as well. And also my editor, Shelly Ann Edwards Barron from Word Edits, WERD. She's been a great help, and she really is, she has a lot of faith in my writing and creativity, and that really inspires me to push. And I'm like, you know what, we're ready to move forward with this.
Yeah, that's really one of the challenge of the creative here, not really liking what you do, and then everybody telling you it's nice, and you're like, I don't think I even watch back my own news stories. But tell me about poetry. What is poetry about? Wait, hold on.
Sure.
I know I said poetry. Poetry. Okay, so tell me about poetry.
Yes. So that was the intention. It's a play on the word poetry, and it starts off as a collection of poetry that is just for me. I'll be very honest. I started off this project a bit selfishly because I really needed something for me to process the pandemic. You know, it blocked 4 school transfers, and my granddad got diagnosed with prostate cancer, and unfortunately he lost his battle. So for me, it was more about being able to process what was happening and put it to pen and paper. So I started off writing poems for me, then it turned into poems in tributes to my friends and family who got me through these crazy years, and then even to our local culture, which became one of my favorite segments of the book. And I feel like it's kind of like a love letter to Trinidad and to my friends and my family, and all the people who inspired me and helped me to get through these crazy years that we've been experiencing.
Right, and is it like local content, as in something that citizens here can relate to easily?
Right, so it's definitely a mix. So there's about 6 sections. So there's a section called Is the Culture, which focuses on, there's a tribute to Savannah Grass by Kest, to Nyla Blackman, some of our beauty queens. There's some David Rudder references, but there's also poems in other sections on family ties, nature, which I love, powerful affirmations, and life lessons, living, learning, growing. So I think that it's an eclectic group of poems. I feel that Trinbagonians will be able to connect to them, and even international readers will be able to see and get a taste of what makes Trinbago so special and unique.
Right. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put you on the spot here. I know we didn't talk about it before, but I'd really like to hear a little poem, maybe a little something.
Sure.
Is there anything that you could recite for us?
Yeah, I could do that.
All
so
right.
this one I'm going to read is called Lady Chancellor.
Lady Chancellor, okay.
Yeah. Although the first time I ran Lady Chancellor, I swear I was going to dead. I thought I was going to see St. Peter at the top saying, "Well done, good and faithful servant." I start to repent. I say, "Lord, sorry for my sins." For example, coming on this hill. Mommy really said friends is this carrier, but they don't bring it back. But bring me back now. I should have been trotted with a mixed drink and a mixed pizza, but eventually it grew on me. Lady Chancellor became my love, and I became Mr. Chancellor. What a beautiful run. To go at your own pace, to look at the flowers, get bloody road by 2 car horn, all part of the ambience, get outlapped by an old man who's run back down 5 times and up before you reach up once, only to realize he's a smart man who's run halfway. But to reach the top, what a beautiful feeling. For me, it was symbolic of achieving something you thought unattainable, taking life at your own pace and reaching your goal, not being influenced by the external, but more so maintaining the internal. The voice within, that's louder than the voice outside. You have what it takes to climb any hill. You just have to believe it. Thank you.
That's wonderful. I know what I like about it, though, is visually, I mean, it's so relatable. And
Yeah.
I could see everything you're talking about. Even the smart man, you know, people who pretend they're going up Chancellor and they're really
Right.
just, they turn
Yeah, that
malicious
was
and
it.
and they come back down.
Right?
Right, no, I get that.
Yeah.
So, how could we get this book? How could we get our hands on this book? Is it in bookstores? We get it in Charon's, in RIK, in Nigel Arakan? Where are these books?
Right. So right now you can direct message me at Poetry World on Instagram and Facebook, or email poetryworld@gmail.com. It's available on Amazon and Kindle. My first bookstore is Scribbles and Quills, Chigonas. They've been really awesome. So you can also message them on their social media. And I'm working on getting it out to more places. And what I want to do as well is start small recitals on YouTube and even TikTok, because I'm understanding the huge reach that TikTok has. So you guys can follow me also at Poetry World on TikTok and YouTube. And yeah, it's all about spreading poetry to everyone.
Great, you know, and that thing you said about TikTok, I mean, you know, people laugh at TikTok. They say TikTok is for children. TikTok is just for, you know, shaking their bam bam. But we get so many news stories from TikTok. So many people put some things on TikTok, and we say we really need to look into this. So thank you very much. Of course, I did my research last evening. So I saw your book on Amazon. So I saw it's just $20 on Amazon for the actual physical book. And
Right.
I saw it's $9.99 for the Kindle version.
Right.
And things hard, Sam. I had to do the Kindle version, but I'm looking forward to reading the book, Keeron. So thank you so much. And of course, you can check him out on social media. And yeah, order your book, Poetry. I can't wait to hear and to see what else you have in store for us, Keeron.
Thank you so
Keep
much
writing,
for having
huh?
me.
Keep
Of course,
writing.
we'll do. Blessings. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so there we have it, Keeron Isaac, Poetry, nice little poem there on Chancellor Hill. I'm sure a lot of you all could relate, and I'm sure there are other relatable poems in there as well. Stay with us. This is the Morning Brew.